Welcome back. This is Mrs. Rewright with Algebra 1 Honors. Today's lesson is 10-2, Frequency and Histograms. Alright, so like a line plot, a histogram uses a number line to display data. Rather than display the data values individually as a line plot does, a histogram groups the data values into adjoining intervals of equal width and uses the heights of the bars to indicate the number of data values that occur in each interval. So they're smushed together, guys. They're dealing with intervals from 60 to 69, from 70 to 79, from 80 to 89, from 90 to 99. So it's a bar graph that is stuck together by its sides, and this is showing you how many data points lie within each of these ranges. So between 60 to 69, it looks like there's 3 data points there. From 70 to 79 has 9 data points. From 80 to 89 has 12, and from 90 to 99 has 7. All right, so the histogram, the number of data values in an interval is called the frequency of the interval. A histogram has a vertical frequency axis so that you can read the frequency for each interval. In the histogram at the right, you can see that 3 students had test scores between 60 to 69, 9 students had test scores between 70 to 79, and so on. Creating a histogram. Listed below are the ages of 100 U.S. senators at the time that the 112th Congress began on January 3rd, 2011. Create a histogram for this data set. All right, so the first thing that they want us to do is to create a frequency table. To do so, you must decide the interval width will be and where to start the first interval. Since the data are ages that run from 39 to 86, you might decide to use an interval width of 10 and start the first interval at 30. So the first interval includes any senator who is in his or her 30s. Use the data to complete the table at the right. When done, be sure to check the sum of the frequencies is 100. So we're going from 30 to 39, from 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89. Right? Fair enough? All right, so from 30 to 39, there are 2. From 40 to 49, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3. Then count this all up to make sure that we didn't forget anybody. So that'd be 12, 42, 52, 62, 72, 79, 89, 99, 97, 98, 99, 100. They add up to 100. So we know we're good. Use the frequency table to complete the histogram. So we have from 30 to 39, from 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89. Those are their ages. The frequency. They already put the labels for the frequency. So for 30 to 39, we had 2. From 40 to 49, we had 10. From 50 to 59, we had 30. From 60 to 69, we had 37. From 70 to 79, we had 18. And then from 80 to 89, we had 3. that is our histogram. Describe the shape of distribution. Is it approximately symmetric? Or does it have more data points to the right or to the left of its center? Explain. What do you guys think? It seems like it's pretty symmetric, right? The distribution is approximately symmetric because the frequencies are very roughly equal for the intervals 30 to 39 and 80 to 89, for the intervals 40 to 49 and 70 to 79, and for 50 to 59 and 60 to 69. Right? These are similar, these are roughly similar, and these are roughly similar. Roughly. Like not exact, but similar. Yes. Yes. Estimate the center of the distribution. Explain your reasoning. So what do you guys think? I would say maybe like 65. Because there are more data, I guess I'm going to say there are more data points over 60 than under 60, right? So since there's more over 60 than under 60, then like between these three, right? I'd be like, okay, well maybe like a little bit more this way. So 65-ish. Using the histogram alone and not the data values on the first page of this lesson, estimate the maximum possible range and the minimum possible range. Explain your reasoning. So the maximum possible range is 59 years. How did I get that? 89 minus 30 is 59 years. That's the maximum possible range, right? The minimum possible range is 41 years. How is that? If I took 80 minus 39, right? Because I'd have to have at least 1 point in here and 1 point in here. So the lowest point and the highest point. If I subtracted those, that's my minimum possible range. The least possible data value in the first interval is 30, and the greatest possible data value in the last interval is 89. So 89 minus 30 is 59. The greatest possible data value in the first interval is 39, and the lowest in the last is 80, So 80 minus 39 equals 41. Good? Yeah. Yeah. Estimating statistics from a histogram. Although the first page of this lesson listed the ages of all 100 senators, suppose you have only the histogram on the second page as a reference. Show how to estimate the mean and the median ages of the histogram, from the histogram. All right, so estimate the mean, the average. You know the frequency of each interval, but you do not know the individual data values. Use the midpoint of the interval as a substitute for each of those values. So the interval from 30 to 39, you can estimate the sum of the data values by multiplying the midpoint, 35, by the frequency of 2. Complete the calculation below, rounding the final result to the nearest whole number. All right, so we had 35 times 2, and then we have 45 times what? 10 of them. And we have 55 times 30, and 65 times 37, and 75 times, what was that, 18? And 85 times 3. All right, and then what are we going to divide that by? What are we dividing it by? All 100 values, right? So now, if I take 35 times 2 plus parentheses 55 times 30 parentheses plus 45 times 10 parentheses equals plus 65 times 37 parentheses equals plus 75 times 18 parentheses equals plus parentheses 85 times 3 parentheses equals, and you're going to get 6180, and then you're going to divide that by 100, which is approximately 62, because it's going to be 61.8, which is approximately 62. Estimate the median. The median is the average of the 50th and 51st data values. In what interval do these values fall? Explain. So, the 50th and 51st values, well, let's look. 50th and 51st. So there's 2, that's 12, that's 30, 42. 50th and 51st fall here, right? This would be 3 and 18, 19, 20, 21. 50th and 51st fall here, 21, 31, 41, 51. Yeah, they both definitely fall in the 60 to 69 range. So the values fall in the 60 to 69 interval because there are 2 plus 10 plus 30 equals 42 values to the left of the interval and 30 values in the interval. The median is the average of the 8th and 9th values in an interval with 37 values. So you can estimate that the median is the sum of the interval's least value, and which is 8.5 over 37, which is 20% of the interval width of 10. So what is the estimate? Okay, so your median. So we have 60 plus, they said it's 20%, 0.2 of 10 equals Well, 20% of 10 values is 2, so we're going to be 62. How do the estimates of the mean and median support the observation that the distribution is approximately symmetric? In a symmetric distribution, the number of data points are approximately the same on both sides of the center, and the mean and median are equal, which is true in these estimates. Is it possible to estimate the mode for the histogram? If so, give the mode. If not, explain why. It is not possible to estimate the mode because the histogram shows only intervals, not single data points. So the best estimate you could give is that the mode or the modes is most likely lie in the interval of 50 to 59 or 60 to 69 because they have the most data points within them. But we don't know what the actual mode would be. The ages for the first 44 U.S. presidents on their date of their first inauguration are listed below. Complete the frequency table by organizing the data into 6 equal intervals. They went from 41 to 45, so 46 to what? What? 50. 51, because look, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, that's 5. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, that's 5. 51 to 55, 56 to 60, 61 to 65, 66 to 70. Okay, so 41 to 45 is 2. 46 to 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 51 to 55, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Use a frequency table to complete the histogram. 41 to 45, 46 to 50, 51 to 55, 56 to 60, 61 to 65, 66 to 70. All right, so this is your ages, and this is your frequency. All right, so 8, 16, 9, 7, 2, 1. Describe the shape of the distribution. What measures of center could you use to characterize the data, and why? Is it symmetric? These two aren't really that close, right? These two are, but these two, not so much. I'd say not really. Not symmetric. It has more data points to the right. The median, because it is not as affected by the data values on the right as the mean. Use the histogram to estimate the median. So your median is approximately 51 plus 12.5 out of 16 times 5, approximately 55. Your homework tonight is page 561 and 562. I hope you guys enjoyed our lesson on 10.2. Please like and subscribe and have a fantastic day.